No,
He's
tough.
working on it. I think he's doing that. I knew it.
Something,
Oh
Jaylen
my
Brown.
God. Oh
Have we
my God,
gotten to
dude.
bash Jaylen yet or no?
We haven't mentioned
not yet.
Jaylen. We've to be honest, John. I blacked out the first 8 minutes of this show. I don't know. Joe Sway was in and out. We're going all over the place. But
It looks bad right now.
quick,
What I'm walking into feels wrong. Feels bad. But
it is bad. It is
we can
bad.
turn this ship around, right?
We look like a bunch of to be honest, we look like the Boston Celtics in the fourth quarter tonight is what we look like. Like the performance is carried over to the podcast.
So you guys like the Celtics didn't score a point for like 8 minutes. You guys didn't make it. You guys didn't make any points for like the first 8 minutes.
We tried to get into the lack of timeouts on the final play of the game. We briefly talked about just the collapse in general. But no, I would say that we've been sort of a little bit all over herky-jerky here to start things off.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here's what we're going to talk about. What are we going to talk about? First of all,
we're going to start at the end. We have to start at the end of this game.
I'm going to start all over. Well, here's the thing. I'm not doing this to be contrarian. The Golden State game, I hated every single minute of it except for the fact that they won. I liked a lot about this game. I really did. Like, I liked that the fact, I mean, they're down 4 freaking of their, 7 or 8 best players. I mean, that's even Miami without Butler. This game is an absolute L. There's no way you win this game, right? And they were winning it for most of it. You got good stuff. You got a great Derek White game. Tatum was perfect. He was patient for the first 3 quarters. He didn't force anything. He was aggressive. He got to the line. He found teammates. He was literally doing everything. It was a great Tatum game. Hauser couldn't shoot at all, but made great plays on defense. Rob came up big. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I liked it. Like, this was a great game. They're up 10 in the fourth quarter, down half their team, and then they just completely powered down. So it is really hard to like it is the exact opposite of the Golden State game for me. I was feeling good vibes for 3.5 quarters, and then just boom. I mean, 5 points through 9 minutes of the fourth quarter, total freaking shutdown. And that was it, man. Ball game. I mean, and you knew you were playing with house money, right? How many lineups were you going to run out there with, when Tatum wasn't on the floor and be able to get a bucket? When he came back in the game, they just couldn't get it going again there. Lights out. It was ugly. So the whole team frigging shut down. It's easy to point at like the one Tatum. Yeah, the Tatum pass at the end was a disaster.
Team shut down. Yeah, I mean, that was the end.
They shut down. They shut down.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
so it's hard, right? It's
Yeah,
hard to like get
Miami,
mad. Yeah.
It's not hard to get mad. You know why? You know what?
Thing.
You know why it's hard to get mad when you see the players laughing at the end of the game. When they're laughing at when Jayson Tatum throws a game-losing turnover and he's shooting this shit with Bam Adebayo after the game. So yeah, it is kind of hard to get mad.
I do hate
these
that.
guys aren't mad. They don't freaking care apparently. Joking it up. It's a big fun. It's fun in games, I guess. That's all it is. So why do we care? Why do we do the show and get upset and criticize guys when, I mean, you just blew the game, buddy. What are you laughing about? Go back into the locker room and be sad for a couple minutes.
This is Jayson Tatum post-game comment. We threw it away. We threw it away.
We threw it. Well, you just said. I mean,
you hate
in the
that.
15-0 run.
This Tatum knows me. I do hate that, and I do hate the smiling after the game. I really do. I hate all of that stuff. Like, save it for after. The cameras are rolling. Don't go in there and yuck it up with Bam after you just lost the game. You guys blew a lead and you threw a shit pass.
You just blew a 15. Yeah, like you.
Yeah, I think
it's always a bad look.
Wrong end of a 15-0 run, like
because
this
of
is a winnable game.
The way it ended. Yeah, right. I mean, the way it ended.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I've been madder. That's the point. I'm not just going against the grain here. I really was positive about a lot of what they did tonight.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier.
Shorthanded on the second night of a back-to-back. I liked so much of what they were doing, and I thought it was a great big boy Tatum game to like. Instead of like, I'm going to score 70 tonight because it's the only way we can win, which could have been an approach he took. They were throwing 2 guys at him all game long. It was literally like a youth league game where the other team only has one good player and the coach basically just plays, just chase that guy around, box in one, whatever it is. The entire defense moves towards the one player and you leave everybody else alone. They basically did that all game long. And Tatum still found a way to get to the line, to score, to get into the paint, to kick the ball out to shooters. I thought it was really impressive. And then it just all went to shit. So that's why it's like hard to get mad. Like it sucked at the end, but like it was going well. And then they just turned into pumpkins.
Yeah, dude, it's the whole game. You don't just play well for 36 minutes.
I'm with you.
Who the hell are you? What happened to you? Is this you?
I'm
is this
just
like some
saying.
Weird hologram?
I wasn't mad for. It's the flip of Golden State. I came in after Golden State like that sucked, because it sucked. I thought they sucked all game long. I actually thought they did. I thought it was a decent game. I really did.
I agree with you. Like the first half, again, I thought Derek White did a lot of good things. You had some good shot. I mean, this is the guy that
People want me to be more negative. This is weird.
Well, no, I mean you're not really negative tonight. We're on a game where they blew the game, so it's kind of weird. I mean, I thought Tatum had a good game leading up till the second half of the fourth quarter. So you're talking basically two different games. You want to talk about the game up until they blew it? Fine, go ahead. We can talk about that. Let's go. Let me go get my green pom-poms first. At the end of the day, they lost to a team. They lost to a team, a Heat team. That, by the way, John, they were shorthanded too. I don't know if you heard. Mr. Jimmy Butler didn't play. So
yeah, one guy versus four guys.
Duncan Robinson didn't play either.
Well, four main guys. Well, I guess
Haslam didn't play either.
Duncan Robinson did everything he could to play. He sat there.
I know.
And he sat there and he looked at the coach with his droopy eyes.
We know they're short, John. We know they're shorthanded. We get that, right? And when you're going into the game, you can use that. But even shorthanded, they were in a position to win this game. So at that point, it doesn't really matter that you're shorthanded. Win the game. You kind of throw all that stuff out the window when you're in the fourth quarter.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying I'm not. I'm saying I'm not mad. I can find 85,000 things to complain about tonight. Absolutely. I just didn't come in ornery. That's all.
Fine. I mean, I'm with you in the sense where, listen, I mean, they're without.
I mean, when you think
four guys that are going to be contributing.
It's the.
I'm not ornery. Yeah.
Like that sticks out.
Yeah, it was gross. I have a sour taste in my mouth from the ending.
And you should. And look, and here's the thing. This is the disconcerting part. If you're gonna get into, what does it mean? What does it matter? A game when you're missing four guys, is going to be difficult to win. And eventually, I thought they were playing with house money. They weren't going to get it. But here's the thing. You put guys. Here's the thing I'll take away. You put guys into positions where they have an opportunity, and we'll bring in Sherrod and we'll check. Sherrod, everyone's mad at me because I'm not mad. Everyone's mad at me because I'm not mad enough. So my point is this:
you're not mad because you're just not mad at all.
They're mad at you because you're not upset that they lost without Smart, without Jalen.
Oh my God, you guys are. I'm
calling it how I see it. I'm not as mad as you want me to be. You want me to leave and come back? I'll leave and come back. Hold on, I'll leave and come back.
I'll be a 30-0 run. Doesn't matter, right? Same thing.
You know what, John? Don't come back.
Not once have you ever made that face. This show. Not once.
I'm so mad. John smashed.
All right, then throw the party.
John angry at Celtics.
So this is a good loss. Angry. All right, so this is a good loss.
There's no such thing as a good loss.
It sounds like there is.
No, it's a loss. You're 35-14. You've got the best record in the NBA. You lose a game without four of your top 6, 7 players against a Miami Heat team that, if we're being honest and keeping it real, they needed this a hell of a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I mean, this is Jimmy. This is the way this game felt as though the Celtics were doing everything they could for like 3+ quarters, and then when they just ran out of steam. And part of the problem, and I hate to bring this up because it's hard not to though, but Joe Mazzulla in the timeouts.
Thank you.
Yes. No, this one you can file underneath that.
That's what I tried to lead the show with, but
I hate to go there because I hate to go there, but it's hard not to go there when you watch this game. And Tatum, Tatum did exactly what players in this position do. When you got the ball, you look over to that sideline and say, am I coming to the bench or am I going to bring this ball up?
Right.
And it seemed that Tatum, I was disappointed in Joe and Jayson. Joe because he didn't call a timeout. Tatum because he walked the damn ball up when there was no
And then
timeout.
dribbled into a double team.
Well, he dribbled into a double team, and the guy he should have swung the ball to
Was standing right there.
was standing right there. The guy who's open, the guy who's double teaming you, there's a guy that he's supposed to be defending. That's the guy that's open. Miami wasn't doing anything. Miami stayed at home on all their guys except for the double team. And to me, the basic basketball play, swing to the guy that's wide open. That would have been Derek White.
Check out Screen Time, movies, streaming, and everything in between with us, Gary Tanguay and Drew Yano.
We watch what you watch, so watch us wherever you get your podcasts. Or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, and we're pretty easy on the eye.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Speak for yourself. Screen Time, movies, streaming, and everything in between.